Why did Ayn Rand reject altruism? Have you ever wondered why some people see selflessness as a virtue while others argue for the importance of self-interest? Ayn Rand, a prominent philosopher and writer, had strong views on this topic. She rejected altruism, which she defined as a moral code that demands self-sacrifice and living for the sake of others. Rand believed this philosophy denies the individual's right to exist for their own sake. According to Rand, altruism claims that serving others is the only justification for a person's existence. This idea places self-sacrifice as the highest moral duty, making individual happiness seem secondary or even irrelevant. In her view, this principle turns selflessness into the ultimate moral ideal while labeling the self as the standard of evil. Rand contrasted altruism with what she called rational selfishness or ethical egoism. She redefined selfishness not as excessive concern for oneself but as a proper concern for one's own interests and well-being. For Rand, it is morally right for individuals to prioritize their own life, happiness, and prosperity. She argued that people should live for their own sake and not feel obligated to live for others. This perspective centers the individual in moral considerations rather than the collective or the needs of others. From an ethical standpoint, Rand saw altruism as incompatible with reason and individual rights. She believed that altruism demands self-denial, which she considered destructive to human life and flourishing. Instead of promoting kindness, she argued that altruism undermines goodwill by making self-sacrifice a moral requirement rather than a choice. Rand maintained that a moral system should affirm the value of the individual and their pursuit of happiness. Rather than requiring individuals to live as a means to others' ends, she believed that ethical frameworks should encourage people to act in their rational self-interest. This leads to a society where individuals cooperate voluntarily rather than out of a sense of moral obligation to sacrifice themselves. In essence, Ayn Rand rejected altruism because it demands that individuals live for others instead of themselves. She viewed this as morally wrong and harmful to human life. Instead, she promoted a moral philosophy centered on rational self-interest, allowing individuals to pursue their own happiness as their highest moral purpose.